So first episode of season 2 is Larry's validation. I really didn't like this one because he was trying to prove his point to some people that was just making him look goofy. And then he was just proving his point and he almost got in trouble for it. So that's why I really don't like this episode. I get this a 6 or maybe a 5. I don't know. But not gonna lie, he did tell some funny jokes like expired yogurt. Come on now, man.
I once ate yogurt that was past its expiration date. I thought that.
The next one was Iggy's new pet. This was pretty decent because this was like the first time you ever seen Iggy really in a sad mood. I don't know, I wouldn't say sad, but he was kind of like stressed because he did lose Jaws with the group of Jaws that was in Toad Town. And his dad was probably going to get mad at him. But the overall plot, it was alright. No, matter of fact, it was pretty decent. And Bowser had wanted him to get out the castle anyway because he was always doing science work. So I give this a 7.5 out of 10. It's pretty decent. In this episode, it really shows you that Iggy has a good heart because at first he really didn't care much for the Jaws because he said it crap everywhere and they're annoying. But he really does have a change of heart as the episode goes, so it's pretty decent. So the next one, we got the big Easter egg hunt. I ain't gonna lie, this one was pretty decent because it was great to see all the Koopalings work together. So Larry had found the map in the castle, and then that's how they found out about the egg. And then all of them took off and started to rush and find it. And we already knew Ludwig was going to betray one of them. Well, it was Roy because he was with Roy, and I already knew he had some slimy or grimy up his sleeve. So we should have expected that. But at the end of the episode, none of them got the egg, cause y'all know who Bowser Jr. comes and interrupt it, and then he wants to be a dumbass and drop the egg in the lava. So none of them got it, and I think he got left there. He did that because they made that diss track on him. So I would get this like a 8.5 out of 10. It's really not bad at all. It's really great. So in this episode, Morton and Lemmy's stupid star saga, it starts out where Lemmy asks Morton to come walk to the bus station with him. Well, cause I would say, well, he said he didn't want to get beat up. Well, he could get beat up. And they found out that somebody came to the bus station and took all the ice cream, cause that's what Lemmy was going there for. So they decided to help K. Rool get back. Well, go help find the person that took everything. The whole time, the people that went took the stuff. Well, I don't know if Bowser took anything, but Popo had took everything. They found them in Goonburger, and then he tried to lie, and then they took off. Well, he took off. They started chasing him, and they got away. But they found his secret lair. Cause, come on now, you literally put an arrow with your name on there, Popo's lair, and I didn't even know that the whole time. It was Bowser. I thought Morton was just exaggerating. But this was a good episode to see one of the most childishest out the group, Lemmy, and the most dumbest out the group, Morton, to work together and actually do something. I feel like Morton wants to be dumb when he wants to, but when it really comes down to a serious problem, they're gonna act right. And this was the first ever Morton and Lemmy episode, so it was great to see this. I give this a 10 out of 10, no doubt. The next one we had was work experience. So basically, Bowser runs low on money. He wants the Koopalings to work. Larry and Ludwig are working at Goonburger. Iggy works in the doctor office, and Martin is building bombs, and y'all know the rest. So basically, I'm gonna say this one was pretty decent. I would give it like a 6.5 or a 7.5. It's not bad though. And Roy had missed his interview on purpose, so he had to work in the gas station with K. Rool. And K. Rool caught him eating all the chocolate. I can't lie. Then Morton and his other friends tried to escape from his job, where they got caught. But then Morton accidentally tapped the bombs, and they all blew up. So this is why I say it's pretty decent, because it has some great moments and funny moments. It's not a bad episode though. Next one, this starts off the parallel universe. It starts out where Larry is in the castle. He finds a purple pipe. He tells Wendy and Roy about it. They don't know what's wrong with it. So he goes tells his dad, and his dad calls Iggy. And Iggy says the pipe is not from around here. So Larry, after everybody leaves, Larry decides to go down it. Well, he looks in it, and then he gets sent to the parallel universe where he sees Wendy, and everything is strange. But basically, this was a great episode, not gonna lie. Like, this is probably the best episode in the season. So I get it like a 10 out of 10. Very great moments. And they had some funny times in it. Like when Wendy came back high because of that fire flower that Wendy, the regular Wendy, had gave her. And when Ludwig and both of the Ludwigs tried to overthrow Bowser Jr., that was pretty nice. So it's a great episode. And I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty nice to see like the other sides of the Koopalings. Like Roy was skinny, Morton and Lemmy actually did work. Larry was just evil and hated everybody. Let me see, Ludwig was still the same. Iggy, yeah, still the same, but it was pretty nice still though. And Bowser Jr. was actually nice. That's pretty crazy. The parallel one. So in Morton Cooper Sr., Larry, Lemmy, and Morton go to the store. He bumps into Morton Cooper Sr. and he says he looked kind of familiar. And then K. Rool calls their name Morton. And then they look at each other and find out that that's his father. So he asks him to come live with him back at the castle because they go spend the day out together. And he does it. He tells everybody he's gonna go live with his dad. And Lemmy kind of gets upset. Well, everybody gets upset, but Lemmy is mainly upset. Wait, actually no, he didn't even get upset. He was acting like he didn't care, cause he said Morton was abandoning everybody that really cared about him. But deep down inside, we all know he was sad because his best friend wasn't with him no more. Mainly, basically his best friend, but they're brothers. So like for this episode, it was great to see who Martin father really was, and the first time to see him and his whole backstory. Basically, it was great. But the other stuff, like Martin leaving his family when they was Lemmy was telling him he might just ban you again, but he didn't listen. But I can understand. He was happy to see his father, so he wanted to go be with him. But I don't really know. It's like if cause he's wrong, but he's right at the same time. So I give it like a 8 out of 10. It's not bad though. It's just the choices that Morton had made, but I can't really blame him. So yeah, the next episode, this is the finale of the season, Castaways. This starts off, I think they were going on an airship to invade somewhere, and then Junior, he started messing with the pilot, telling him to drive faster, and then all of a sudden they crash. Body end up stranded somewhere else different. Roy and Iggy were in the desert. Uh, Larry and Ludwig were by the ocean. Junior and Lemmy ended up in the forest. And and y'all know the rest. And also, I ain't gonna lie, this was a funny episode because this is like the first episode you ever seen Ludwig play I Spy with Larry, but then he got tired of it, and then he was trying to act like he really didn't like Larry or love him. But then Larry brought up when they were kids and he had saved them from that rock, and he still was acting like he was trying to deny it. I don't know what's wrong with Ludwig. And we cannot forget about when Morton thought Wendy was a hamburger, bro. Like, you can't be serious. Bro, like, to be honest with this episode, it wasn't bad. It was pretty great. Like, the overall, like, the plot. But, I mean, the episode is great to watch, so I give it like a 7. Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. Overall plot of the video, it was a 10 out of 10. I can't lie. It's still a good episode, though. So this is the final rankings of season 2. Let me know if y'all enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, and comment. Have a blessed day. Stay up.